All right. Sorry about that. Hello everyone. Welcome back to ARC Tier 3. I am Brian, your streamer for tonight, and tonight we will be jumping into the first race of the week in Abu Dhabi. Quick sound check for myself. Is everything all right? Quick sound check for myself. Is everything all right? Yes, it is. Welcome, Abu Dhabi today. New lobby settings this week. No formation lab, of course, was already there last week, but this week we will be trying out reduced safety cars, the reduced damage, and ghosting will be turned on for this week. So that's new. We will be looking to see how things work here in Tier 3 and maybe if that's something to look into for the future. Uh, yeah, thank you, Joe. I always like to hear myself, of course. I hope it's nighttime for race, by the way. That would be nice. Job, of course, on his debut tonight, I think. Same goes for Uses' talk. We have a few reserves actually, which is of course Job, Uses' talk, Ken, Jordy is dropping in as well for his, I think, debut. So yeah, that's all happening. Don't need that on actually for quality. So first out will be the Red Bull man of Useless is top. So that's good to see that, on his debut. Then see what he can do. Looks like that will be Stampy or either one of the album is Bertie actually. He's out second and Kurt Hills is out in third. So those will be the first three guys we will be looking at today. Oh wow, Job is actually raced a lot in ARC. Sorry about that. Didn't know that. I don't really pay attention lately to the races. Good to see that you're back to reserve once again. I hope the wind isn't too bad. Same goes to the lag. I hope that isn't too bad as well. Otherwise, I will change some of the settings in the stream. Um, yeah, so just now waiting to see who will be on that provisional pole position. I think, looking at the drivers we have dropping in today as well, we have one of the fastest guys in the league dropping in positive. So he is definitely going to be one to watch. Definitely one to watch out for at least. As Useless is talk now starts his lap. And there's a yellow flag in sector 3. That's just for someone slowing down, I guess. Very tricky corner this. Don't want to spin out. Bit wide there. The guy just to clip the second apex. And to the straight he goes. The eyes wide open, might get a little toe from the driver in front. There's a yellow flag. That's again for one of the, I think, Atari slowing down. 59.6 in the second sector for using his dog. And down through the Lovely hotel section, another yellow flag, that's for ahead. It's one of the Haas drivers, and Scott, who is preparing to start his lap, uses his torque. Oh, spins out! And that's a bit of front wing gone. Still finishes his lap with a 140.9. Bertie right behind as well. Goes 2 seconds faster. And Yorgos goes 2 seconds faster than Bertie as well with a 136.9. It might actually be very quick. Faintest cup 38.0. 37.1 for Gru. She is stuck on a lap. It looks to be. Deacon Awesome goes P2 now with a 36.9. Goes purple through the second sector. Yellow flag in sector 2, and Hans goes to pole position 4 tenths quicker than Jorgeos with a 136.5. And rounding the final corner now for Stock. Where will he be? He will go P8 with 38.3. Leighton as well on a lap. Again, it shows purple through the sectors, but that's probably wrong because Stock had that as well, and he is in P8. But then again, Bertie is of course not the slowest driver, so he can definitely get a faster sector. Bertie goes into P7, or I mean, not Bertie, Leighton goes into P7. It is 37.6, so a good lap. That is 6 seconds off the pace, that can definitely be better. Let's see, Positive has invalidated his mediums lap, so he's going back into the pits. I would like to see this part's lap, TVM Georgie. He has come through on a recommendation from Mr. Paul Price, and yeah, I'm interested to see what he can do. This is his first race as Gru there has spun out. Yeah, his first race in ARC, so good to see where his pace is at. For the moment, he is a tenth quicker than Leighton as he invalidates his lap. Was probably on for P6 as Thuggish goes fastest with 36.333. Ooh, I just seen Georgie is on the mediums, so would have gone around P6, P5, maybe even on the medium tires. Now that would have been amazing. English is already done with today, he said. They're on a lap now, touches that curb and goes almost off the track, basically off track, and loses a lot of time there. Definitely a lot of time to be gained. Would be better off with cutting the first chicane rather than the second. Only the slightest of those on his teammate. That would be some time to find there as well. Not really the greatest of final sectors so far, but not slowest. It goes P14 with a 40.8. Almost loses it here and there. Oh, he does lose it here and there, and he's in the wall, and that's him gone. Mullers is the first retirement of today on pit exit as well, so watch out, everyone. Good evening, Mario. And Jon Snow, welcome all. Yellow Cake seems to be on the lap. And he invalidates his lap. So there's the commentator's curse. Positive also seems to be on his lap, and he might get a nice little tail there from the Mercedes if he decides to do so, but he doesn't. Yeah, I'm afraid you can't ghost through the walls, mate. Was stuck who has spun around at the fast right hander, so looking to, well, seeming to have a very aggressive setup. Positive goes purple in the second sector, in the soft tires this time. Sector 3 right ahead, that's from either enhanced or green. Positive now onto the line, will set a 35.5, annihilating everyone behind him, and takes provisional pole position. English jet, I am not doing quali. I understand. Can only go up from there as well, so completely understandable. On to Jordy now, hopefully he will not invade with his second lap. He's 6/10 off positive, I think. Might have distracted Jordy a little bit. And goes P6. Thuggish has also retired. Same corner, seeming to be a tricky corner so far. As enhanced goes faster than positive, only just beating him, but they look to be very close at the front. The English, you're just in a little bit of a form dip. Eventually you'll get over it and go back to your normal standards, mate. I had the same last season. In every league I was in, I was just retiring all the time. But you know, just gotta flip that switch and get back to it. So of course, earlier this week it was announced that everyone in real life will be going to the or will be going to Vegas actually for next season, driving down the strip and everything. So, so yeah, that would be nice. I wonder what your guys' thoughts on the new circuit is. Personally, I don't think it's going to be a hit race. Doesn't seem like a good circuit to me. Though there will be a lot of overtaking, so it can change my mind. Good evening, Mr. Barry Shaking Dog. Someone's gone out there as well again. That's Red Bull. That is Ken who's gone out. The game's nearly as loud as you are. Then we will turn down the game a little. This better or should it be even lower? I can hardly hear you. Turn it down even lower, yeah? Turn it down 20% now, so if you can't hear me, you should turn your volume up. Or I could also just put my laptop a bit closer to myself, and hopefully that works as well. Put my microphone sound up as well, so hopefully that sorts everything out. Things better now, Mr. Runner. Spelling Games goes P8, which leaves Others and English to be the final row of the grid. See, let's go on board. Well, I was about to say let's go on board with Scott, but he invalidated his lap. Who was behind there? Not going to be there in time. So let's stay on board with positive then. We have another spinner there in the first sector. Positive goes faster on his lap, and Hans has already finished his lap and does not look like he has improved. So it's all positive here. Can he snatch pole position right on the grass, or will it be Enhanced who will be taking pole position? Positive rounds the final corner and sets a 35-2 to take pole position in the Aston Martin. Anyone else able to do anything about that lap? Doesn't look like Useless is top will do anything. He is slower than his original time. Jordy maybe. Jody looking to have a good first, not first sector, couple of sectors so far. Sorry about that, but my game audio might be a bit too loud in game as well. Turn that down to 4. So let's see where the microphone is on my PC. Hello, 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 hello. Can't find it. Hopefully things are a bit better. Now, anyway, Positive takes pole position in the end. With enhanced in P3, a good showing for the Ferraris in P3 and P4. Jordi takes his car up to P3, not too far off from enhanced as well. And that's Crew in P5, Tagic in P6, Pressy P7. I saw they're geeking awesome in P8 as well on the medium tires, so he'll be having a strategy advantage. Same goes for Pedalcakes, who is in P10, just behind Leighton. Then we have P11 Stampy, P12 Faintest Cup, P13 Scott, P14 Bertie, P15 Useless as Dog, P16 Stuck Joe, P17 and Ken Hodder and English round off the grid. We will be right back for for the race. 5 minute break now, so don't ready up, lads. And yeah, let's get the party started soon. Alright, we're back. Let me just tell everyone to ready up. And then we'll be going. Let's just quickly check the race directive for tire strategies. I see a few guys on the mediums, a few guys, or one guy on the hard, uses stock. He's going very long into this race. So I'd be interested to see what he can do. Now we go into the race. No formation lap, so we go now. And things aren't working, which is great. They are now, and we're going. Positive gets a bad start. Gru, however, gets a great start. He's already up into P4 now. Jorgeos gets back at him though. Ooh, there's our first spinner. That's Faintest Cup. He spun around. And Thuggish as well. Thuggish was retired from the session. Cold tires. And that's him done. No safety car as of yet, which is good. It looked like stuck in the back overshot corner as well. Actually, we don't need that. I think it's Birdie with a great move down the inside of one of the Alpines. Positive closing up a lot to enhance there in the braking zone. Jordy looking to drop, or is dropping back a bit. English already up into P15, but he spun around and that's him back into last place again. Ken loses a position as well to Bertie. And that's Stampy gone. Stampy spun around as well. And Bertie spun around as well. Both of the Alfa men having a terrible first lap. Bertie in pit, and I assume Stampy will as well with those very hot tires. Positive using his ERS enhanced isn't. And we have Leighton who spun round. And English again as well. See anyone making a move? In front there is Alder and Job side by side battling. Alder sloped in behind for now. And sends it down the inside by the looks of it. Doesn't make it behind though. They do. And that's the... Oh, that's too far back. That's Job getting the move done on Stug. Positive closing in ever so slightly on enhanced, and DRS is now enabled as Faintest Cup goes round the outside of Hodder. Great move from Faintest Cup there. Faintest Cup looking to go around the outside again, uses his dog blocks that, still sends it, gets a better exit, makes the switch back inside this time, thinks better of it. Gets a better exit, might send it down here. There's a yellow flag for Hodder, sends it. Talk very aggressive. DRS straight now, so Fantasy Cup will definitely be going past here. Dog is using has a lot of ERS, is using all of it. English spins around once again, and that is Faintest Cup past Positive and Enhanced side by side as well. And Enhanced stays ahead for now. Already have a 3-second lead over Jordy. Positive closing up ever so slightly. Kept down to 3/10 now. Although Enhanced does a lot more ERS, 40% more. Enhanced goes very wide and Positive will be looking to profit from that. Breaks very late. Gets the corners completely done. Enhanced gets the better exit. Positive now no longer using his ERS. He is not closing up just enough. Might send it down the inside. Waits for the next straight. ERS on again. DRS as well. Another slipstream. Is not close enough just yet. As we have Hodder and English into the pit, so they might have had some contact. See now, here's where the battling seems to be. Useless is Dog. Just got past Ken. Ken can't do anything back. He cannot. Pedal Cake looking a bit slidey there. Prezi goes very wide. Might have missed some contact with the wall there. Back onto Positive we go as the next straight is coming up already. Positive just draining. Enhanced battery. Already gained around 20% on him. Used a bit more this time, and this time it looks like he's going for the move. Sends it down the inside, but breaks early and wants the second DRS as well. As Pressy and Paddlecakes are side by side as well. And Paddlecakes forgets to brake basically, and that's Pressy gone. Paddlecakes losing out on Geeking Awesome as well. Gru is looking at the back of Jordy. Faintest Cup, I think, just got overtaken by Scott. Already has 11% ERS and is on the verge of running out of fuel. Was that Geeking Awesome going down the inside of Prezi, and Prezi decides to go behind Geeking Awesome now, and this will be 3 battles I think coming onto the straight. Firstly we have Enhanced and Positive, and right behind them as well we have Gru and Jordy. Gru already makes the move. So was that Jordy with a bit of a mistake then on exit? Pressy sends it down the inside of Geeking Awesome, jumps the curb, and that might. Ooh, Positive made the move. Now Pressy gets past Geeking Awesome, and Pedalcake might have a look as well, doesn't. Faintest Cup makes his way past Scott as well. Oh, Pedalcakes forgets to brake once again, and he ends up in P8, still behind Geeking and Prezi. Already gets a 3-second time penalty, and there's a yellow flag. That might be for Bertie, who spun round. Yes, he did. Announced closing up on Positive now. Gets a better exit. Uses his ERS now as well, and he's closing up. There he goes. Down the inside. Bit of wheel banging, but that's okay. Makes the move and is back up into P1. Geeking Awesome and Pressy side by side as well, and Geeking Awesome loses the place to Pressy once again. Jordy now fell out of the DRS range from Brewer. There's another yellow flag, and that's Birdie again spinning out. Those hard tires this time. Oh, and English spins out as well. Jordy first into the pits, looking to undercut the guys in front. Might be going onto the hards. He does indeed, so he'll be going to the end from here. Positive now gets, well, a worse exit, but might use a bit more of his ERS to get back past. Enhanced. Goes down the inside and gets the move done before the braking zone even starts. Now needs to get a good exit, otherwise Enhanced will be right back past him. Doesn't get a good exit. And there goes Enhanced. Doesn't even have to use his ERS and is back into P1. As Bertie has retired, and there's the first safety car of the day, which hurts Jordy a lot because he just pitted on this lap, which dropped him down to P10. There's Bertie, he is right on track there. See, that's why ghosting should be on. Although it did take a while for him to actually ghost, he is now gone. There's the front guys into the pits as well. Brew does not want to get double stacked at all. And doesn't get double stacked. Or at least not with the biggest of delays. Geeking Awesome on the mediums decides to stay out. That is a safety car indeed. Pedalcake stays out as well. So he will jump up into P2. Faintest Cup staying out as well. He might jump positive, which will be bad for positive's race. Actually, no, he won't. Pedal Cakes overtakes Gru or Geeking Awesome. Goes off track to give the position back though, so that's good. Alright. Well, Pedal Cakes go off the track and then let Geeking Awesome pass. If you do not, you will of course be penalized for it. It looked like he almost went to the wall there, but that's just lag. And that is English out as well. Don't know what happened there. Lost the turn 2, he says. That's unfortunate, mate. Very unfortunate. Late him into the pits as well. So let's see then, what tires is everyone on? Tires. Almost everyone on the mediums. Few guys decided to go onto another set of softs, and Jordy of course who went onto the hards. And safety car is in this lap. So pace is now in the hands of Pedal Cakes. Stays very close to the safety car. And has gone right before the corner, so that might give him a little jump, a bit of a wobbly exit, and that costs him a little bit of time, but a good safety car restart overall. Announced already around the outside of Geeking Awesome and gets it done immediately. Positive now into making the move as well, and he's past Geeking as well. fresh tires really paying off, and Hans now sending it down the inside, now the outside of pedal cakes, and gets that move done beautifully as well. It's already back up into P1. Faintest Cup and Gru battling a bit as well. Jordy now moves ahead of Faintest Cup and is looking to attack Gru as well. Behind Faintest Cup gets overtaken by Jorgeos, almost 3 wide into the corner. A double dive bomb, and there's a little bit of contact with Jordy and Gru, but yeah, still side by side. Positive also overtakes pedal kicks in front, and Drew uses his ERS to stay ahead of Jordy as that's the 3 wide into that corner. Teammates collide, both Ferraris, Georgios and Jordy. By the looks of it, no wing damage, but it was 3 wide into that corner. We have Ken who has spun around. Scott who went past stuck as well. The rounding of the lap enhanced sets the fastest lap of the race immediately. Has already pulled out a 2-second gap over Positive, so that being behind Pedal Cakes and Geeking Awesome hasn't done Positive any favors. Prezi very close on the back of his teammate. Does he send it? He does send it. His teammate Famous Cup lets him by as well. Oh, that was very close actually under the braking zone. Gru now looking to get past Geeking Awesome. Geeking Awesome very smart with his ERS. Gru might give it a little bit of a send right here now though in the slipstream. Goes down the inside. Just stays out of it. Gets a better exit now maybe. He does. Uses his ERS once again, and this time round the outside. Will he make the move? Will he make the move stick? Still side by side. Bit of contact there, and it is Gru who comes out ahead of Geeking Awesome. Stampy completes the move on Stuck as well, or no, actually the other way around. Geeking Awesome looking to is seeming to drop back a bit on those used mediums compared to the fresher tires of the guys behind. Jorgeos is also now fairly close behind of Geeking Awesome. And Famous Cup is into the pits. Same goes for Stug. So their tires might be slowly dying. Gru with the DRS now closing up on Pedal Cakes. Sends it down the inside. Pedal Cakes brakes very late once again. He's not been too great on the brakes today, and that gives Gru that P3 spot with basically no chance of Pedal Cakes coming out ahead at the second straight. Jorgeos now with DRS as well. Flies past Geeking Awesome with Jordy closing up a lot as well. Dog almost running into the back of Leighton, but staying behind. Might have a bit of damage as Job is now passing him. No contact made, which is good. Prezi now seems to be flying. He's got up to the back of Jordy on his hard tires. We're struggling to get past Geeking Awesome so far, of course. This lap will be his first real chance to get past Geeking. Takes the wide line, Jordi does. That sets him up perfectly to overtake Geeking, who does not have DRS, so there comes Jordi down the inside and gets the move done way before the braking zone. And now Geeking also might even lose a place to Prezi on the next straight, although this time Geeking has DRS himself. Prezi had a great exit actually, he's already way past. Wow. Faintest Cup sends it down the inside of Ken as well. And Ken gets a bad exit, so it's not looking like Ken will be re-overtaking Faintest Cup. And Useless is dropping down a lot, so does he have wing damage? Still doesn't have wing damage. And he's driving very erratically and slowly, so might have some floor damage then. At the front of the pack, Positive is slowly gaining back up to Enhanced. Jorge is now very close at the back of Pedal Cakes. Goes way too quick though, goes onto the very bouncy curves. It's a way better line through the chicane. Now through the hairpin. Again takes that wide line and gets a better exit. Opening DRS now. Using all of the DRS, now turns it off, slowly closing in, which will be enough. Sends it down the inside. Pedal Cakes again braking very late. And this time it finally pays off. Jordi now down the inside of Jorgeos. Pedal Cakes might have two Ferraris flying around him this straight. There goes one. And the other one sends it. Sends it very late. Has to stay behind for a while. Prezi is now close to that as well. Jorgeos will now be looking to drive away from Pedal Cakes. Ooh, Jordi almost touches the wall there. Prezi looking to take profit of that right away. Does not manage to do so. Pedal Cakes with a bad exit. Prezi with a way better line, more grip on those mediums. Does he send it round the outside? It looked like he did, but eventually he thinks better of it, gets a better line, a way better exit. As Stampy is past Geeking Awesome in the hairpin. Prezi now closing in on Jordi. Jordi who's closing in on Pedal Cakes as well. Prezi don't send it. He doesn't. Jordi leaves enough space though, and Prezi gets a way better exit once again. And that uses his dog who was spun out. Not retired. Prezi closes his DRS. Oh, because there's a safety car. So, who is retired? And Ken has retired as well, so there's the second safety car, the very late stage. And, well, Jordi on his hearts, who looked to have a decent strategy at least. He is done for. I suppose a lot of people will be pitting for the mediums again. Come on, English, you should stay. Don't let a few bad races knock you down, man. Positive goes onto the soft tires, whereas Jack Roux did as well. Leighton stayed out actually, so he might be taking the lead of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Now he doesn't, but slots in P3. Positive on the softs, enhanced on the mediums, so positive tires will be very dead at the end, but enhanced might be screwed over by that in the first part. Faintest Cup staying out again as well, dropping in just behind Jorgeos. Jordi once again having a bad pit stop or bad pit lane experience. He is dropped down from P6 all the way down to P12. Let's see tires then. A few guys went onto the softs, a few guys went onto the mediums, a few guys stayed out as well. Uses his stock already on 7 lap old mediums. Scott on 9 lap old, Leighton on 6 lap old. So their tires might be a bit bad at the end as well. This will be the danger man though, positive. Few more guys into the pits. Those are the medium runners on 9 lap old mediums. They will be looking to get maybe a little bit of a tire wear advantage. Onto the softs they go as well. So might Leighton surprise us then with a very good finish, maybe even a podium position. I wouldn't be surprised. So the safety car will probably be back in this lap. Strugglers might be Leighton, uses his stock, faintest cup and Stug. Though faintest cup and Stug's tires aren't too old, they have a lot of guys on the softs behind them. Message has been given safety car in this lap. 10 more laps to go until the end. Enhanced still dictating the pace now. Greatest drive so far will be from Uses stock, who is up 6 or not 6 positions, up 10 positions. And Hans gets a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. And that's him basically out of this race. Leighton does not get a very good restart at all. And Pedal Cakes is into the pits. Goes too quick and gets a 5-second penalty. Stock is into the pits as well, so a bad restart for the McLarens. I see that's Hodder who is spun around. Now very close for useless Tog who has two very fast Alpines right behind him. Who do not make it 3 wide but might have a little bit of a civil war on their hands. Will they make it 3 wide? They don't on useless Tog, but they are side by side with each other, and Faintest Cup might have to play the team game here and let Prezi go past after Prezi pitted. Jordi already up 3 places as well from his safety car restart, so he's had a good restart. Positive keeps closing in on enhanced now. And my controller dies, which is great. It's back now. And this time very close again to 3 wide. Doesn't end up happening all the way, but Prezi is now past. And no, not Prezi, Faintest Cup, and Prezi does not have the patience and stays behind, costing useless Tog a position. To Jordi, Prezi has to hope that useless Tog does not have any damage from that, but by the looks of it he has. No, he doesn't. Jordi now side by side with Faintest Cup. Makes that move and is up into P7 now. They all got past Geeking Awesome at some point as well. I totally missed that, but he's behind. Useless Stock is dropping like a brick down the order. He is already down to P11. Ooh, Geeking has sent it down the inside of Faintest Cup and has spun around. DRS now enabled, so now we will see some moves happening up front as well. Final 7 laps. Positive has the overspeed over enhanced. Stuck gets a penalty as well. And Scott has made a bit of a problem, I think, in Sector 1. That's positive. He flies past enhanced. And Group might even take enhanced position as well because he is up into P2. Jordi gets past Prezi with that DRS and ERS easily. Jorge's back on the back of Leighton as well, as actually enhanced might make the move, and he does. Does not have the same amount of grip as positive has though on those mediums. Jorge's is already way in front of Leighton. She uses his Tog, might make a move. His Faintest Cup actually disconnected. So hopefully he can get back in soon. He is now ghosting. Jordy on the back. Ooh, actually we have Geeking Awesome who might have had a spin. He's in the wall. Ooh, Jordy spun around. Just switched onto that, and it's Jordy who absolutely spun around, and he is now back down to P9 and has some very bad tires now. Now enhanced, making the move once again on positive, still side by side another yellow flag in sector 1, Geeking also once again, still with the hot tires, and enhanced is back ahead of positive this time. I see Scott getting overtaken by users. Scott sends it down the inside. Scott, what was that? Scott, what are you doing? Painter Scott is back. See, now I'm confused as positive is back ahead of enhanced. I don't know what Scott was doing there. Leighton dropping another position, maybe even two, as Stampy is closing up rapidly as well. Stampy sends it down the inside, Leighton leaves enough space, and that is Stampy who is in front of Leighton now. Leighton maybe could have defended a little bit harder there. Jordy is now past Faintest Cup. Positive very close on the back of Enhanced once again as well. And this is inviting Group to the party. So Enhanced might need to let Positive go and just stay behind him so he can stay ahead of his teammate in Group. Or maybe this is actually smart, because then of course Group might be able to overtake Positive as well. Closest on track by the looks of it is also the battle for the lead. Enhanced gets a better exit but has basically no ERS, where there is Positive who has a lot of it. Doesn't use it though. Saves it for the next straight. Stampy makes the move on Prezi as well. Stampy is flying. Positive had a bad exit, and there's a yellow flag. That's for Scott, who spun around once again. Prezi might send down the inside of Stampy. He does. Stampy just a bit better under the brakes though, and Stampy stays ahead. Other as well, side by side with Useless Dog. Useless Dog has a lot more ERS than Other, but Other has the DRS, not enough though. Stays behind Useless Dog. Useless Dog very good on ERS management. Final 3 laps on the race now as well. So once again a move for positive, or move opportunity for positive. This time he will go for it. This time he's using his ERS. This time he goes around the outside because Enhance blocks the inside, and with, well, probably equal tires now because of the tire wear, positive gets ahead once again. Let's actually look at the penalty situation because that's there as well. Enhanced has 3, Prezi has 3, Leighton has 3, Job has 3, Battlecakes has 11, Mothers has 6, and Stock has 3 as well. Battlecakes, who has just overtaken Useless Stock and leaves absolutely no space for Useless Stock, and that's Useless Stock gone. Faintest Cup now with the overspeed, but does not manage to get the move. 10% of ERS difference is there between enhanced and positive in the advantage of positive. Enhanced with a way better exit though, and he will get his move done before the DRS zone even started. And is absolutely flown past. And I don't even think positive is going to battle it too hard. Because he knows that if he keeps this going, he will get the win. Things in the back of the field seem to have slowed down a little bit. Positive gets a penalty as well. And at the moment, it will be Gru who will be taking the win. On penalties, that is. So Positive now has to make the move on enhanced. And all Gru needs to do is just stay within 3 seconds of both of them. There is some lap traffic and as well there from Scott, who now this time you don't really have to worry with all that much because lap traffic ghosts. So they don't really hold up your race too much. Might have given Gru some DRS, no it hasn't. Faintest Cup gets another 3 seconds as well. 2.6 seconds the gap now for Gru to take a win this season. Just quickly check before he actually already has a win. Wouldn't be surprised. And on to the final lap we're about to go now. Leighton is very close in the back of Jordy as well, so that will be something we look at the final bit of the race probably. But right now it's all between enhanced, positive and Gru. 3 drivers can take the victory right now. At the moment by 2.8 seconds, 2.9 seconds, it will be Gru who will be taking victory. but the DRS zones might ruin his chances. Bruno now out of the contention for P1. Positive waiting on his move. Is going to make it at the final opportunity possible. Ooh, that's very close. Sends it. Pedal cakes some tires. And Positive takes the lead and possibly the win. Two tenths is all Gru needs now. Ooh, this will be very close. Positive takes P1 on track. And it will be Gru in P2, Enhanced in P3. Jorgeos on his debut finishes in P4. Stampy with a great race finishes in P5. Pressy ends in P6. No penalties for Jordi, who will be finishing in P7. Leighton, who might have had a mistake, maybe ran out of fuel, ends in P8. Here's Job, top man, will be finishing in P9 for us in the Aston Martin. Faintest Cup rounds off the top 10. Hodder in P11 as by the looks of it. Useless is talk will come round the final corner in P12. Stuck in P13 and final one will be Geeking Awesome, who will be in P14. That was the race. Who does the game give driver of the day to? To Stampy. And honestly, I don't think I could have agreed more with that. He had a great race. Good, fun race as well, to be fair. It's been a very good race, pretty clean. Congratulations, Useless as talk. He had a great race. So that's been Abu Dhabi then. Fireworks go off in the back as Positive takes the win and the points for fastest lap. Gru takes P2, Enhanced P3. Well, I've already named everything else basically. Let's show the race director as I will be rounding off the stream. That's been all for us tonight from ARC. We will be back on Saturday for Tier 2 and Tier 3, or not Tier 2 and Tier 1, around the same track. So yeah, that's been it. It's been fun. Driver of the day will be Stampy. And yeah, see you all on Saturday. Goodbye.